49 years after the assassination of General Murtala Ramat Muhammed, Nigeria's fourth head of state, Nigerians are still remembering a leader whose vision and reforms left a lasting impact on the nation. General Murtala Muhammed was killed while traveling on George Street on the 13th of February 1976 by Colonel Bukar Suna Dimka as part of an attempted coup. Now, in this report, we take a look at the fond memories Nigerians have of the late general nearly 5 decades after the report.
Born on November 8, 1938 in Kano, General Murtala Muhammed rose to power on July 29, 1975, leading a reform-driven government. His tenure, though short, was defined by decisive policies aimed at combating corruption, restructuring the civil service, and strengthening Nigerians' foreign policy, particularly its support for African liberation movements. His leadership was tragically cut short on February 13, 1976, when he was assassinated in Lagos during an attempted coup. His death shocked the nation, but his legacy of patriotism and commitment to progress endures. The National Commission for Museums and Monuments has preserved the vehicle in which General Murtala Muhammed was assassinated in as a national monument, ensuring future generations learn about this pivotal moment in Nigerians' history. An assistant director at the Commission's Education Department, Assessor Linda, highlighted the monument's significance and the late leader's enduring legacy.
I can tell you that day I was to travel to Abia State. I almost missed my flight because from airport there was no road. You can see people, some trekking, some hailing the president. That time he was a selfless man. You understand? If you leave him, he does not even go with security details. He can go his way. He was on his normal hijab, going to office. A very simple man. Because, during his time, there was no crime. The crime rate was very low, to its merest minimum. But now, now if a president is going, you will see 2 empty vehicles, bulletproof, one at the front, one at the back, in case if that one break down. But there's no such thing there. Do you understand? Because had he had extra vehicle or something, he would have been.
The Deputy General Secretary of the National Union of Textile Workers, Emeka Nwola, emphasized the importance of discipline and leadership, citing General Murtala Muhammed as a role model.
Murtala Muhammed, as at the time he was the head of state, he obeyed traffic rule. Then there was a lot of traffic, in Lagos. So he obeyed the traffic, because that was why he was able to be caught, because he was on traffic. So, but today our leaders are on convoy. They don't obey traffic. You hear many times a governor is on convoy. They kill people at will. Their convoy knocked down innocent people because of the manner they drive. But Murtala Muhammed was a gentleman, even though he was a soldier, but very committed, and he respected the rules.
I remember during the time of Fashola, I think Fashola have a resemblance with him, because Fashola will always obey law, obey traffic law. I think during his time he doesn't blow siren, all this, always he always keep all those laws. But nevertheless, I think Murtala is a good man, as people do say. Because I can only say much about people that I know how they live, or when I'm growing up. If to say I'm old enough during the Murtala time now, I could have said a lot about him. But still yet, he's a good man.
Ikechukwu Emmanuel, a Lagos resident, expressed concern about the nation's current state, comparing it to the era of General Muhammad's leadership.
He dropped a legacy, and the man is a man of principle. Had him been, they allow him to live without murdering him, Nigeria would have not suffered what we are suffering. They knew what the man is going to do. That is why they gang up and eliminate him, kill him, and finish him off. But all these things that they did, We are all suffering for it.
General Murtala Ramat Muhammed remains a symbol of courage, discipline and visionary leadership in Nigeria. As nearly 5 decades of his assassination, his legacy continues to inspire conversations about governance, national development and patriotism.